This show is brought to you by PPR Capital Management. Did you know there's a way to invest passively in real estate and get monthly income without dealing with tenants, maintenance, or property management? If you're an accredited or high net worth investor, you can earn cash flow without the headaches by investing in a private equity real estate fund. PPR Capital Management. With nearly $1 billion in assets under management, PPR has provided investors with steady, truly passive monthly income since 2007 without ever missing a payment. To learn more, check out pprcapitalmanagement.com/birds today. That's pprcapitalmgmt.com/birds. Welcome back to Between the Vines. We are over the bridge in New Jersey today at Saddlehill Winery. Trey, where is Saddlehill Winery?
Saddlehill is, what is this considered, Evesham?
I think Voorhees?
Yeah, Voorhees, Evesham, man. Because I used to live, when I first moved up here, I used to live over in Voorhees at Lakes of Alluvium. So I used to ride by here all the time. This used to be a horse racing where they have the little buggies on the back.
Yeah. What do they call that? A rickshaw or buggy racing or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Kart
so you would
racing?
always see them out there on the horses, on the buggies, running around. This was always something that was there for several years, and now they just took this over a couple years ago and just opened in April. And man, it's just a beautiful, beautiful vineyard here.
It really is. The grounds are beautiful. They got all sorts of animals around here. They got a full operating restaurant that's open Wednesday through Sunday with a great chef. They got some charcuterie.
Yes.
And some beautiful wines.
Beautiful wines, charcuterie, man. You know, it's a beautiful day.
Well, we figured, after all that ugliness and bitterness that we've seen in the past, it's time to bring the viewers, the fans, some beauty, some sweetness.
Yeah. And just being outside. It's
freshness.
fall. Yeah. But just a little seasons change. It's beautiful out right now, man. You know what? You know who else is really probably enjoying their day? You know what I'm saying?
The Eagles?
No.
Oh, Robert Saleh?
Yeah, Saleh.
Yeah.
He's having a beautiful. I know it sucks that you got fired, but your contract is fully guaranteed.
You got to look at the silver lining, and I guess I would say c'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Such is life. Cheers. Okay, so the first thing we're drinking is a Pinot Gris, which we learned a little episodes ago that's the French white version of Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
Man, this mouth hardware still got me tripping over some words. But why don't you, for the people that aren't tasting this, Trey, describe it for them?
Oh yeah, it's just to me it's like a crisp, cool, refreshing drink. You know what I'm saying? Wine. It doesn't have that, oaky taste to it. It's just a nice, clean, refreshing wine. I like it.
Yeah, there's no barrel transfer. I think it's like probably a stainless steel wine. It is tasty and refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
Great job. Can I hit you with some more, Trey?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely need some more.
Beautiful day out here.
Beautiful day, man. I mean, this is the type of weather that I love being up here in the tri-state area, man.
Yeah. So with the NFL news from the tri-state area, right?
Yeah.
Up in is it called East Rutherford anymore? The Meadowlands?
Yeah, but in the Meadowlands, yeah.
Yeah, up there?
Yeah, in the Marsh Pit.
In New Jersey?
In New Jersey, yes.
Yeah, where the Jets fired Robert Saleh.
Yeah, fired Saleh.
So, I mean, I don't know if everybody knows this, but he still gets paid whatever contract he signed.
Oh, yeah, his contract is fully guaranteed.
He's just crushing it right now.
Yeah, so his contract is fully guaranteed.
Not just that. There's no stress of an upcoming game.
Yeah.
He gets to enjoy this weekend and watch football. He doesn't need to run out and, do I need to get another job?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Getting fired as a head coach in the NFL could be one of the best firings
ever
on earth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because it sucks. Yeah, I know it sucks that you get fired and you're like, damn, I've been here, this was my opportunity. And those opportunities don't always come around, other times. But, if he's, he seems like the type of coach that's going to go back, be a defensive coordinator somewhere, and will get the opportunity again, because that what the problem was is that he and Aaron Rodgers just weren't vibing. For whatever reason, Aaron Rodgers, they had an interview the other day where they asked they asked Coach Saleh, like, hey, man, how's the relationship between you and Aaron Rodgers? And he said, like, hey, I love the guy. The relationship is awesome. And then they asked Aaron Rodgers, hey, how's the relationship? Hey, he was like, Aaron Rodgers was like, hey, he's my best friend. we're cool. And then I guess things changed.
Well,
very quickly.
They probably just weren't airing out their dirty laundry.
Yeah, they tried to keep it in-house, keep it close to the vest, but things changed.
Maybe Aaron wasn't sure if the moves that he put in place were going to actually happen.
And then you saw them getting the hug on the sideline that time.
Yeah, awkward hug.
Yeah, it was an awkward hug. It was an awkward moment. So, to me, getting fired 5 games in, yeah, that sucks. But at the end of the day, dude, you have to get paid.
Yeah. I want to dig a little more into this, though. Like, do you think Aaron Rodgers had anything to do with it?
Absolutely.
But like, you're okay. Robert Saleh did a good job of changing the culture in New York, did he or did he not?
I think he did.
Right. So then you got Aaron Rodgers coming in to help with that culture change, right? Mm-hmm. And then he all of a sudden decides this isn't the guy that changed the culture. And now are you relying on Aaron Rodgers to stay in New York to continue the culture change and the carryover? Because like, how many years is he there for?
Yeah, I don't know how many. I mean, this could be his last. If he doesn't perform,
like,
but
big gamble here.
Yeah, it's a big gamble, but you're going to ride with Aaron Rodgers and what he feels. It's kind of like if Aaron Rodgers is, he's not on Tom Brady's level as far as production, but he's a major name in this game.
For sure.
And you know what I'm saying. And if he said, you know what, no, I don't want him fired, they keep him on. But if they say, hey, look, man, we ready to make a change, should we go ahead and fire him? Are you okay with it?
Yeah,
and
he
says
I think that's
yes.
a great idea.
Huh?
Yeah, I wonder, okay, so who's the interim?
I don't know. All I know is that his contract is fully guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then they were like, look, no, they had to escort him out with the team security, escort him out, didn't allow him to address the team, didn't allow him to address anything.
Don't
even worry about it.
I don't understand that either.
Whatever is in your hands, that's what you need. You can go in there and go get your car keys. We'll send everything else to you. Wow.
It's such an interesting situation.
There must have been some words that had to be exchanged.
Something happened.
Something had to happen.
Do you think Aaron got the GM to go on an ayahuasca trip with him?
Go sit in on.
He's like, do you see what I see now? And the guy was like, I see it.
Possibly.
Fire his ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then now, he's done, man.
Maybe they didn't have time for the ayahuasca. Maybe it was more of a dark room treatment.
Just a dark room. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, man, let's check all our phones in.
He was like, hey, you need to come in the dark room so that you can see.
So you can
clearly
see. I need you to have a clear vision of what's going on. But that's a tough situation, man. And then, you know what? That firing should have Coach Sirianni like, you know what? I need to make sure, because they kind of set the precedent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They set the market. They have already said, okay, you know what?
Week 5 is never too early to fire somebody.
Week 5.
We were just talking about this.
If you got fired week 5, well, week 6 and week 7 can get it done too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just wondering, like, what kind of turnaround can you expect that quickly? Like,
Don't care.
Like all of a sudden, like, unless the team morale was so low because of this guy, they decapitate him, and then the team is all like, ah, and it comes out there and plays with their hair on fire.
You sent the message that anybody can get this.
Any one of you can get it.
Hey, the guillotine has been sharpened.
You better perform.
Hey, you better perform. The guillotine has been sharpened, and we've already taken a hit. And who's next?
And its accuracy doesn't even depend on performance.
Doesn't care.
It might not be your fault, but you might get it.
You might get it. So it makes everybody aware that, hey, man, I need to tighten up. And so to me,
you think anybody brought Aaron gifts and set them at his locker this week? Like, hey.
Good job.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, thank you for
that. I'm on your team.
Yeah.
I'm on your side.
Man, something, I mean, that everybody came in and kissed the pinky ring,
Aaron's just sitting in his locker.
Yes, I just want to be in your good graces, Godfather. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That to me,
it sends a weird message up there.
Huh?
It sends a weird message up there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But to me, just to bring it home, Coach Sirianni, it should make him like, all right, you know what? Man, if this team...
I mean, I hope that he already had that, Trey, because they just lost to Tampa in such an embarrassing manner before the bye week. I hope he already had that feeling. But if not, I feel like them dumping Robert Saleh would seal that for him.
So tell me this. If this team comes out flat on Sunday, this team comes out flat on Sunday, and for whatever reason, all of a sudden Deshaun Watson looks like a world beater and lights them up, do you think Coach Sirianni makes it out of that week?
Oh, man.
After
I think that if there is a missed call, like he goes for it instead of kicking a field goal, or if there's like a major call that affected it like that, then yes.
I think if this team comes, if this team comes out,
what's
flat,
the answer? What's the answer?
It doesn't matter what the answer is.
Okay, so what's the move then? Because they wouldn't just
go. You're gone. You know what I'm saying?
What's the domino?
I don't know the dynamic of the coaching staff, so I don't know. I haven't looked that up.
I know a lot of people want Belichick, and a lot of people want
But you're not going to bring in another coach.
But a lot of people want Belichick.
But you're not going to bring in another coach. To be honest,
I don't think that's the answer.
But you're not going to bring in another coach in the middle of the season. You're not going to bring in another head coach.
You're going to have an interim ride it out?
Yeah, whoever the interim is going to finish up the season, and then that's that. But
Jeff Stoutland.
I don't think Coach Stoutland would want it.
But if you got the opportunity...
I don't think he would want it.
Okay, he might not want it, but would he? If the opportunity was there, would he take it?
To be a head coach, I don't know if he would want it. I think Coach Stoutland, because as a head coach,
the thing is, like, let me try this.
But as a head coach, you're more of a, you're a CEO.
Yeah.
You're not hands-on like that, and I think Coach Stoutland would miss being hands-on. You know what I'm saying? Because now you just,
What about that? Okay.
You have to kind of be the person that kind of makes sure everything, you're the captain of the ship.
What if they elevate one of the coordinators, like Kellen Moore, to the head coach, and then they give Stoutland the whole offense?
Yeah, it's whoever the I'm about to say vice president, whoever the assistant head coach is, that can step in and take over it. I think that's what be the call. But man, this to me, if this team comes out flat and Deshaun Watson lights them up, or Jameis Winston lights them up, man, that might be it.
Well, I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Yeah. It could happen.
It could happen.
But tickets are a hot item this game.
Because there's a lot riding on this team.
No, I think that's because this is a winnable game for us. And that's how everybody views it. Everybody wants to go see a winnable game.
Yeah, this is a winnable game.
I think it's not a winnable game. I think it's a tough game for us.
It's a tough game. It's a tough game because you don't know what this team is going to.
We have nothing to expect. We have no idea what to expect.
They took the entire bye week off. Have you ever had an entire bye week off? And I don't care. Even when we were doing well. An entire bye week off?
I probably had the majority of a bye week off, but there was like one day in the beginning of the bye week where we had to come and wrap up film. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever
come in on Monday, and then we'll see you guys again Monday or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember, because I think that even when we would play 15 straight games, there were 2 years where we played 15 straight games, and our bye week was at the end of the year.
I feel like Big Red usually had us back in the building by Sunday before the next games. In case there were like any travel issues and something, we were definitely there by like Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean?
But to have a team that's 2-2, and you gave them the entire bye week off, man, if this team comes out flat, I think that might be it. Because the Jets have already shown, hey, it's at the 5 weeks, it's cool. Don't worry about it. They set the precedent.
So you're saying if they come out flat and lose this game, Sirianni's out of here?
Gone.
That's a bold statement.
He's gone.
Okay, let's move on to the rosé on that.
Let's move on to the rosé.
The painted bottle.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a beautiful bottle.
It's a beautiful bottle. Yeah.
So this is the 2023 Signature Edition rosé.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what that.
Whoa, we can't do that, man. Alcohol abuse.
That was for the homies.
Yeah.
For the homies.
What's that?
That's for the homies that aren't with us.
Yeah.
Unleash the wild spirit within and let this bottle carry you to a place where memories roam free.
Okay.
Big horse on the bottle. Love it. It's a white horse, so it almost seems like a ghost or a dream horse. Mm-hmm. I can get behind that. So the whole thing, like you said, this used to be a horse track.
Yeah, this used to be a horse track.
And now they got all sorts of animals here. They got alpacas, they got sheep, they got goats. They still have horses.
They have bees.
They got bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I love this winery and just kind of like how they're doing everything. Because when I was talking to Bill earlier, I said, so what's the deal with the animals? Is that like for kid attraction, like petting zoo type thing?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, everything here has a job. He goes, well, except for the horses. They're obviously just kind of like a historic thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But the alpacas, they harvest their wool or whatever it's called, fleece, and they make beanies for it, and they sell their beanies in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Their sheep help keep the weeds down, like
Okay.
I was talking about, like baby doll sheep do that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that was my goal for my farm, what I was going to do. So they help keep the weeds down in between the rows.
Okay.
He said they need smaller sheep though, because they tend to nibble the grapes once in a while.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
And then the goats, they're going to start making goat milk, or no, not goat milk. Yeah, goat milk soap to sell in the shop. So yeah, dude. Everything here has a purpose, has a job, just like on my farm. If you're not paying rent, you don't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
So, how's this rosé tasting, Trey?
I haven't tried it yet. It's really good. It's delicious. It's a beautiful place, man. It's a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I love this time of year. You know, fall is my favorite season.
That's a good, I feel like that's a medium-bodied rosé.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're lighter. That kind of like hangs on your palate a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice, but it's not sweet or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season? See, I feel like I give a different answer every time I'm asked.
Uh-huh.
I like the fall. It's my birthday. I love the change of everything.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love football season.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the air smells in the fall.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But then when summertime hits and I'm like on the lake, I'm like, I love summertime.
Yeah.
This is my favorite time. You know.
Yeah.
Winter, I appreciate days in winter, but it's definitely not my favorite. Like,
Uh-huh.
I love a good, clean, beautiful, pristine snow,
Mm-hmm.
but I hate all the days following it where it's like the roads are a mess and everything gets all like gross, melty.
Yeah.
You know, so
Mhm.
winter is like probably my least favorite. Springtime's great. It's planting season.
Yeah, yeah.
I just love seeing like everything start to come back to life.
Mhm.
One of the most rewarding things about springtime for me is like the things that I planted.
Mhm.
Like there's a big question: is this going to survive? Did I screw it up? You
Yeah.
know. And then in the springtime, I go out and I see it starting to bud.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, yes,
Yes.
success. And then I sit there
I
and
am a
just watch
farmer.
it grow. Yes, I have provided. You know. So
I am a farmer.
I appreciate all of the seasons. I
Yeah.
think winter's probably my
least?
least favorite because I feel like it handicaps me with what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't feel like I could get as much done. What about you?
I personally, I think fall is my favorite. I just like the colors. You know what I'm saying? And just like you say, the change, and then, you know.
Well, then we need to take a road trip to Michigan
Yeah.
because the fall, the colors are turning up there right now. It's
Yeah.
perfect. There's some wineries we could check
Yeah,
out.
yeah. We
Good
load
color
up the
tour.
vehicles, man. Make road trip.
Road trip. You're doing good. Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, see that? Yeah.
We're evolving.
Take that, Elizabeth. I ask questions. Yeah. But I think so. You had some major transitions that's happening on the team.
Okay.
You had
Who's healthy this week now that we're back? you think?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
So
everybody's
there's
good.
nobody else that's out? Kobe's
you
back
no, Kobe might
Kobe.
still be gone.
as a shoulder, right?
Yeah, because he has a shoulder boo-boo.
So is that like a torn something he's operating on it, or he needs like weeks? For
I'm
it
not
to
sure.
heal?
I don't know shoulder boo-boos like that.
Oh, man, I got a shoulder boo as an
Yeah,
old
man,
man
my
right
shoulders
now.
hurt too, man.
My son's like, "Hey, come play catch with me, Dad." And I'm like, "Oh, buddy, why are you underhanding it to me, hey, buddy?" That's just how it's working right now.
Yeah, but you got Cooper. Okay, how do you pronounce his name? Is it Dejean or Dejean?
It's like Dijon, like mustard. He's like a
Dijon.
Cooper mustard.
Okay.
Cooper sharp
Yeah, so
cheese,
Cooper-
Dijon mustard.
Yeah, so he's stepping in. You know, he's
Like
going
a
to
cheesy
be.
mustard.
Yeah, he's going to be starting nickel over Avante Maddox. So rookie.
Oh wait, Cooper Dijon is starting this week.
Yeah, he's a rookie. Yeah, stepping in. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Him and Reed are both safeties.
No, well, he's a nickel.
Oh, he's a nickel.
Yeah, he's a nickel. Yeah,
He
so
comes out in the nickel.
yeah. So does that make
So
our
if we
back-
start out in the nickel, yeah.
Huh?
If we start in the nickel, he's starting.
Yeah, we play nickel all the time.
Right.
So everybody, I think the whole NFL is all versions of nickel. But yeah, so now he's stepping in. So does that make us secondary like one of the most diverse secondaries in the game right now?
Because we got 2 white guys?
Yeah. What other team has that?
Interesting when you add the white guys in the mix, how we become diverse.
Like our secondary is a melting pot.
I like it. We'll call it the Second America.
How many secondaries have you ever seen with 2 white guys in the backfield?
I don't know, but
besides college, you know what I'm saying? Like on the professional level?
No, hold on. There was a good weight safety in Dallas for a while, from Saginaw Valley, from where I went to school.
Okay. But
Jeff Heath.
So he was a safety.
He was a safety.
But
oh man, there's no corners.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
remember Juan? Juan's son was playing corner at Iowa, and he was like, "Man, T, you should see him out there."
Yeah.
I'm so dang proud of him.
Yeah, playing corner, man. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see many Mexican corners.
No, not
you know,
at all.
Like Asian corners either. You don't see many Asians out there, man. So this is like, we have like a serious.
What is the most common Asian position in the NFL, do you think? Well,
I don't know. I
kicker? Young Ho Koo
is a kicker.
It's a kicker for the Atlanta Falcons.
For the Atlanta Falcons. And then
I remember we used to have Ed Wang. He was offensive lineman with us.
Yeah. Yeah, Eugene Chong.
And Eugene was an offensive lineman.
Huh?
Probably offensive lineman.
Probably offensive line. Maybe.
What about
then you had the one that played linebacker?
Mexican descent. What would you think? Like,
of what?
I feel like that's more linebacker.
Mexican descent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's more linebacker-ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? More linebacker play. Yeah. You know.
Well, Juan was a linebacker.
Yeah, Juan was
probably
a linebacker.
why that initially just sets in my head.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it was too.
For the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Yeah, there possibly some running back. I'm thinking, but
Sure.
you know, but I think now our secondary right now is one of the most diverse. We're very forward
So
thinking.
do you think that Howie is paying attention to like DEI in this scenario?
What's DEI?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
That's okay, cool.
Come on.
My bad, I missed that class.
It's probably some continuing ed you'll have to take.
Okay, possibly. Oh man, but yeah. So no, I don't know. I mean, we're a melting pot right now. You know.
I love it. I mean,
I think it's awesome.
As long as they're the best players to get out there.
As long as you can play, I don't care.
Yeah. Hey.
But you know,
win
I don't
this
think,
weekend.
And I don't know everybody's roster across the board, but I think that we're very forward thinking right now. We're ahead of the game.
We're with the times. Okay, so we could talk about this because we're playing the Browns, and the Browns just got worked over by the Redskins.
Hold on, wait.
What do we got?
One more, wait.
This just in.
But wait, there's more. You know, you got Devin White. He got let go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He was an integral player, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was brought in to be an integral player.
He's
but I don't think he ever played. There was some injuries or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then he tweeted some stuff.
What did he tweet?
Didn't he retweet something about one of his players? Because he
came
from Tampa, right?
Okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there was something that happened during the Tampa game, and he retweeted it during the game, or liked it, or something. He commented to it, or something. You know.
Well, I think that they should bring me in to talk to these players about social media because I got in trouble on social media way back when, when it was first starting. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got what you did, a MySpace post?
No, it was like early days Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And I got hurt. I was sitting in the training room, extra time on my hands, you know.
And who were you with?
I was with the Eagles.
You were with the Eagles?
Yeah, you were there.
I was.
Remember when I broke my foot?
What year was the first year of Twitter?
Remember when I broke my foot?
You tweeted it out?
Do you remember when I broke my foot?
No. I don't remember stuff like that.
I know you don't.
I apologize.
So do you remember a training camp where I got hurt doing the conditioning test and then I didn't come back and play with you until the regular season? Do you remember any of that? No. Could have been Jason Peters. That could be why.
Okay, so see there. Yeah.
You know they all run together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, so I was into a TV show at the time. I think True Blood was the thing. Vampire show. Great show.
Okay.
And, you know, I just voiced some personal preferences while I was sitting in the training room one day while you guys were out practicing, or maybe you weren't, maybe you were in Jacksonville. And it was taken poorly. And then I had to issue an apology and whatnot.
You had
and then I just realized, hey, you know what? Your thoughts are not safe in a free thought space.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So Twitter was launched 2006.
Yeah, so it could have easily been.
Yeah.
When did I get hurt? Dude, it might have been 2006, 2007. It was early days. It was early days.
Early days Twitter. All right. Yeah, I don't even remember. Like, I don't know how long I've had my Twitter account. I guess you can see it when you go on your account.
Yeah, or they send you like a little anniversary thing once in a while. Hey,
for a long time now.
Thank you for wasting decades with us. Decades and decades of your time. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And we haven't even paid you anything for it. So
you just sat here and scrolled and liked and pushed stuff. Thank you.
And maybe got yourself in trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
possibly.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you for your service.
Well, now it's just, wow.
But yeah, man, that is awesome, man.
So he got in trouble. Yeah. Do you think that had something to do with him being let go?
I'm thinking everything rides with it right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You better be on your tippy toes.
Yeah, you know, when you mess around and, you know, you're out here, you're injured, and you're liking something from the other team that they did well against us after they just kicked our ass.
And you're from that team.
That kind of, you know.
You think he signs back with the Bucks?
Maybe.
Dude, what if it was like a covert spy op?
Possibly. And he was selling. He was selling secrets.
He was selling secrets. That's why we got worked.
I don't think
we've been infiltrated.
That's what it was. Okay, that would probably be the second time that happened. Because you had that happen with the guy from Dallas that time. That came from Dallas. He was a cornerback or something like that. And I think everybody was on him pretty bad.
Wait. I think I remember part of this.
Yeah.
How often does this happen?
What's that?
How often do you think there's an attempt to infiltrate?
I think to send somebody to us? Wow. I think that's way too much though, dude.
I mean, basically you're just going to cut somebody off your practice squad that you know, like dangling, the Eagles will grab. Right?
And then you have them come in.
And you like have a little talk with them and be like, listen.
But a defensive player would know what the offense is doing.
Unless he befriended an offensive player. I mean, there's definitely some work he's got to do.
Yeah,
he's not just showing up.
Too much then. You know, I don't know. I don't think Todd Bowles needed any help. He was good.
He's like, I've been there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, no, we're good. Let's send you somewhere else that we need to, you know, I'm good here.
All right, so on to what's coming up. Off of the Bucks. Who's bitter? Screw the cannon fire.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's play the Browns this week and let's whoop them. All right? Whoop them, Trey. What do we got to do? because the Washington Commanders knew what to do.
The Washington Commanders were on point.
The Washington Commanders look great this year. I hate saying that.
Washington Commanders look awesome.
I feel like, what kind of world are we living in when we say that?
Yeah, like the Washington Commanders might be the best team in the NFC East right now.
I think right now they probably are.
You know what? We got A.J. Brown coming back, hopefully. You know, you got Slim coming back. You got Lane coming back.
So is that all positives or probables? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. I
didn't know if you saw an article or anything.
I'm just saying that if you had a bye week and, you know, you should be good. Unless you broke something, you should be good.
Yeah.
You know.
Unless you're waiting for bone to heal.
Yeah, unless you're waiting for bone to heal, like cartilage, we can get around that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like something like it was like a really serious tear that you had to, major surgery that you had to have. If it wasn't surgical, yeah, you should be back. You know, if it's a strain, pull, or something like that, come on, man, let's go. Let's get to work, you know.
So you're saying like...
Because, I mean, even with Slim, it was a concussion, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that was. So
yeah, he's got to sit out X amount of time so he passes the test, right?
Yeah.
And then he will be passing the test.
Okay.
I would imagine.
Yes, so he should be good.
Starting to cast a shadow on you.
Yeah.
Tiny bag.
You're just not getting to that, dude? We don't record it. We're damn near about to stop.
I'm about to get into them cookies.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Redskins look tough, which does not make me feel good about going on.
Well,
You know, the Cowboys look not tough, but they look better than we did.
Well,
they're at least playing tough games.
Man, we can't even get to them right now. What we have to worry about is that this team does not come out flat against the Browns. Because if they come out flat, if this team comes out flat,
Trey, the team doesn't disappear.
If this
Some
team,
things may change, but the Eagles team will have to keep playing this season.
yeah, but they're gonna have to find somebody to motivate them. Because if this team mess around and comes out flat against the Browns, and Deshaun Watson looks like a world beater, or if Jameis Winston looks like a world beater and they just light this team up, and this team is, you know, doing the same old stuff and not as productive, especially when you said, okay, kind of how you put it, where you were like, hey, you know, hey, we're going to take the time off, guys. As coaches, we're going to figure this out.
We got this.
Hey, as a staff,
I have failed you
yes.
as a staff, and I promise from this moment on,
yes.
we are going to right this ship.
We're going to right this ship. And if that's what you're standing on, then all right, you better come back on fire. Because, man, if they come back at flat, I think the guillotine is going to swing, and it's going to swing hard and swift.
I don't think you pronounce the L in guillotine.
Oh, it's guillotine.
I believe so.
I don't know, man. Sometimes, man, I'm from the South.
I mean, yeah, it could be whatever.
You know?
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It
might be. Guillotine.
We never dug into the old
so I say
coin flip
guillotine.
rule, did we?
Huh?
We never dug into the coin flip rule, did we?
No, we did not.
Yeah.
So with the coin flips, you know, because like I said, when we talked about this before, I said that this game was lost during the coin toss, you know, going down to Tampa, you know, because you don't want to give this team momentum, to me. So if you have the opportunity to get the ball, I say, well, hey, let's take the ball and let's go.
Yeah.
But then we talked about, all right, you know, what was your selection, heads or tails? And you would always choose.
Tails never fails, because it rhymes.
I went heads.
What was your rhyme?
I like head before I get tail.
I would say, heads, put them to beds.
Nah.
Put them in their beds. Heads, put them in their beds. But I like yours.
Yeah.
I like yours.
A little head before tail. I'm sorry, Mom. But
It's okay.
But as we're moving on.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know.
I like that.
But that was always, whenever I would go out there for coin toss, I'm going heads.
Dude, somebody told me tails never fails when I was like 8.
Oh, okay.
And like it stuck with me. I was like, that's so true. I must have went home, like worked it out maybe a couple of times, been like, tails never fails.
Okay.
And so I've just stuck with it my whole life, thinking that was like a fact. I thought everybody went tails never fails.
No. I'm a heads guy. Yeah.
I like your. Nobody had any reason about tails never fails other than it rhymed.
Yeah, no, I'm a heads. I like heads.
Trey, first quarter, how many carries should Saquon get this week?
Oh man, you should get 20.
20 in the first quarter?
First quarter, like everything should be, you know what, to me, they should be like, you know what? Because
let's just figure this out. Saquon averages 5 yards a carry. Let's give him the ball for the first 10 plays of the game and see how many yards we gain.
Because you know.
And then we can play off of that.
Because you know that this regime listens to everything that everybody is saying. You know what I'm saying? This is the most listened to.
They got rabbit ears?
Oh man, they hear and read everything that's said about them.
Wait, the players or the
players, coaches, all of them, they hear it all. Well, you know what I'm saying? So this is one of the most.
It's the age of the rabbit ear.
Huh?
It's the age of the rabbit ear.
Yeah, because everybody's just like, oh, what did they say about me? Or what did they, you know? So when people are saying, hey, why do you not give the ball off to Saquon? Why do you not hand off? I guarantee you, when they come back, there's going to be at least his carries are going to be double. Because, you know, even when you go back and you look at everybody, it was like, hey, man, why aren't you running the ball? Why aren't you running the ball? Then the next game, they running the ball.
So you're saying that they're between the Vine listeners?
They're between the Vine listeners. They're between whoever is saying anything that's negative about them, they listen. And they're going to go out there and try to prove everybody wrong. Like, all right, well, You said that we should be running the ball. Well, here we're gonna run the ball. You want to hand the ball off with Saquon? All right, then we'll see. We're gonna go our first. You're gonna look at the first 15, and it's gonna be run, play action if it's there, a zone read if it's there, but it's gonna be hand this ball off to Saquon.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a recipe for success.
It would definitely help. So we're gonna move on.
What are we drinking next, Trey?
A Cab.
So
Cab Sauvignon.
And this is I'm trying to get a bee out of the jelly right now.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm a friend of bees now.
Yes. Because you're a beekeeper.
Yeah.
Go ahead and finish that off. Because you're a beekeeper, which is an awesome movie. Have you watched the movie The Beekeeper?
No.
Okay.
But bees are healing. The more time you spend around bees, the healthier you will be.
Really? Who told you
Something
that?
about the
Is that the same person that told you that tails will never fail?
No. There's no rhyme there.
Okay.
Bees knees rhymes. But it has nothing about being healthy.
Yeah.
The bees knees. I like that saying.
Uh-huh.
You know what it means?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna make this up, but you've never heard somebody say, "Oh man, that's the bee's knees."
Mm-hmm. I've heard it said before. I just never.
That means it's the best, right? The bee's knees. Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
I would think because bees' knees must always be covered in honey because they're crawling around, so their knees are sweet, maybe.
Okay.
Lost you. Never mind.
No. I was there.
I don't know. I made that up. Sometimes I make stuff up and it sounds like it should go. I don't think that was one. Bee's knees is a saying.
I've heard bee's knees. I didn't know what it meant when people would say, "Hey, bee's knees."
Yeah, it's the bee's knees.
It's the bee's knees. Okay.
It's usually a good thing. It's the best.
Okay.
Oh, that's the bee's knees. But yeah,
I haven't heard it in a while though.
We need to look into why it's said.
I think I heard it in a movie. I don't think I've heard
an
anybody.
Movie?
Yeah.
It's the bee's knees.
Yeah. I think I heard it like an old movie. Like I don't think I've talked to anyone personally, and they say, "Hey, it's the bee's knees."
I'm gonna start using that.
You gonna bring it back
all the time? Yeah.
All right, cool.
Because
resurface it.
You need it. Mm-hmm. You need the bee's knees in your life.
Well, I think you should find out what it means first before you bring it back.
It's something just super racist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, let's just make sure that
it's
acceptable.
We'll look into that.
Because it was used during a time that was, that was a little different. So let's just,
ooh.
Yeah, this is nice.
Did you smell that?
Yeah.
The bouquet on this is beautiful. Yeah. So, what the owner was telling me when we were here is that
Bill
was saying, I'm gonna set that down, I'm not gonna eat that quite yet, was saying that not all their wine is grown here, but it is all made here. So I believe this Cab that we're smelling right now, they bring the grapes in and they make it here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful wine.
It smells so good. The tannins on it.
But I like it, man. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day.
Ah, that is good.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a word that I'm not even gonna.
No, I think you should try it. Cause I know, you know what? Like
I got this. Hold on, let me get some water.
Cause I know I am terrible. If you give me somebody's name and say, "Hey, read this," I am destroying it.
So I'm guessing this is from the Ashenfelter Vineyard.
It's from there. Okay.
Which I'm guessing is not here, but it says estate crafted, which means they made it here.
Okay.
So all the artistry from it being pressed and
put together here.
All the good stuff
Awesome.
is here. It's delicious.
Yeah, this is great wine.
This is
It's the bee's knees.
We're gonna stay away from that till we
we're
figure
just
it out,
gonna be
right?
until we figure it out.
Oh, we're gonna use it until we figure it out?
Nah, I think we need to figure it out first.
Let's shelf that. Let's shelf that. I'm not gonna say it.
And I am done with it until we figure it out. Bee's knees is pending.
All right. So awesome game coming up. So you're gonna come to my birthday tailgate, dude?
Yeah, birthday tailgate is going down. So and which Sunday, lot are we in?
Sunday is actually my birthday, which is October 13th. It's a day of celebration. So no matter what happens, I'll be celebrating.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate.
But so just because the Eagles are playing, the Browns, we're just gonna go on tailgate. So we'll be in K-Lot, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna come through.
If you're a fan of the show, come on down. You're welcome.
Yeah, come have a drink.
Yeah, come have
Relax.
a drink.
There will be some wine. There will be some beers.
Yeah.
Some smash burgers.
Tailgate stuff.
Yeah, I love tailgating.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first one that I'm actually going down and like trying to be like setting up.
Oh.
So, there's a little more to it.
Yeah, it changes the game.
Yeah,
like
I
like just popping
around. Yeah, I like bouncing around too, but I'm kind of excited too. Like, going and like putting a flag down and being like, this is our tailgate.
Yes.
Yeah, like here we are.
Watch me create.
Yeah, here we are. How was your burger? Better than the other tailgate you were at?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Matt McCoy's coming back in town.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Matt McCoy's back.
Yeah, we got some throwback legends coming back.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Matt McCoy is like one of the wildest dudes ever. He's a funny dude, man.
Well, we all grow up a little bit, from time to time. He's still a wild and funny dude, but he's definitely more mature.
Yeah, he's grown.
Yeah, we're all grown. Look at us. We're drinking wine now.
Yeah, we're drinking wine. But Matt is hilarious.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
good time. So I'm looking forward to the game this weekend. I think that we have a good chance to win as long as the coaches did their job and, and prepared us for it. We need a good game plan.
We need a really good game plan.
But I feel like there's multiple good game plans to choose from because it's the Browns. Right?
Yeah.
So you might not have to pick the perfect game plan this week. Right?
Yeah. You just
Stefanski's struggling too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just don't want this game to be one of the games where the Browns are like, aha, we have found our stride.
Right. Yeah, no, you don't want that. Right now, there's like almost a quarterback controversy happening over there.
Yeah.
So like,
do we go?
If they come out of this game against the Eagles and they're like, we obviously are going to go forward with Deshaun Watson, it's not going to be good for us. Like, we want there to be more question about quarterback after this game.
Yeah.
Unless it's because Jameis came out and ended up winning the game in a comeback victory. We don't want that either.
You don't want that, man. And that would and I think that if that happens, that would be the end of Coach Sirianni. I think that would do it. Everybody would be like, okay, yeah, we're done here. I think this experiment is over here. Yeah, because the Jets have set the standard. The Jets have let everyone know that, hey, it's okay if you fire someone now. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
the sun will come up tomorrow.
We set the precedent.
Yeah.
Hey, none of you are going to look as bad as us at this point.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. If you want to go ahead, sometimes it's good to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. And if this team comes out flat, the Band-Aid is going to get ripped off.
Trey, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
I'm a blue cheese guy.
So, like, even, like, not dipping wings in, we're sitting here, you would choose blue cheese to eat?
I like the blue
with
cheese,
yeah.
But you know what, though? Like every now and then, I like some fruit cheeses. Like sometimes my wife goes and gets this
like
pineapple
a blueberry
cheese. Blueberry and pineapple
good
cheese.
Blueberry cheese I've had before.
Yeah. Like I like some fruit cheeses.
You're a soft cheese guy.
I don't know if it's soft. It's foreign.
No, I think that's considered a soft cheese.
As long as it doesn't crunch. Like I don't know, it doesn't crunch. It like flakes.
Not a cheddar guy.
What's a cheddar? What's considered
like
cheddar?
That's a cheddar. Right?
Yeah, I like that cheddar though. That's a good cheddar though. Yeah. So it depends, man. I like cheese though. I'm all around good cheese guy. I don't know about the spread, like when it comes in a ball like that.
That's a really soft cheese.
Yeah, like I don't like it like that.
You don't like cream cheese?
Nah. More of
You don't do a bagel with cream cheese?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it's like a
what
cinnamon.
What do you put on your bagel?
I don't eat bagels really.
Pretty Thomas.
Yeah.
Not a bagel eater.
Yeah, I'm really not a bagel guy,
Maybe you haven't had a good bagel.
Yeah, like if I get like a bagel, it's usually like
a sandwich.
Well, it's like a cinnamon raisin bagel or something. You know what I'm saying?
You're
it's
like a dessert bagel guy.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not going and getting like a.
You're a dessert for breakfast guy, or
poppy
you like
seed. All in whatever bagel. I don't do that. I'm not. Yeah, like if I do a bagel, it's usually because it was like, hey, this is cinnamon raisin or something.
Well, they got a great charcuterie plate here.
This is beautiful charcuterie.
Yeah.
Even they did the meats in like a flour.
Yeah, we got the salami rose.
Yeah.
We've got some
the grapes are awesome.
prosciutto. cheddar and other cheese.
And this is called the cowboy. Yeah, the cowboy.
No.
This
what?
is This the charcuterie board.
Oh,
It's called the cowboy charcuterie board.
Right.
Yeah.
So, the reason I brought up the food is our former teammate Evan Mathis. Wait, did you play with Evan?
No.
Evan came through after you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Former Eagle Evan Mathis reached out to me, asked if we do a little tasting on the show. He is like a partner in a cookie company out of Tennessee, and so.
And this is so on par for Evan because he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and so Evan gladly sent this box over, and it's called Pink Door Cookies. The whole background behind it is, well, first let's pour that next one and then see what we think would go best with the cookies, right? So, Pink Door Cookies, during the pandemic, people were locked in their homes. This guy was out of a job, decided to start making cookies out of his house. And then he would take orders and then leave them on his doorstep. People would come and pick them up. His door happened to be pink, henceforth, Pink Door Cookies, right? So Evan would go over to his friend's house, supposedly, and just devour these box by box because they'd be sitting on the counter. Mm-hmm. And then finally he was like, I got to go get these and talk to this guy. And so he went to said Pink Door stoop, picked up cookie, but also knocked and like met the guy. Mm-hmm. Probably way against protocol and COVID.
Yeah,
but
definitely against protocol, but it's okay.
Anyway, he ended up talking to the guy. They struck up a deal. Evans partnered into his business and wanted to scale it and grow it.
Okay.
And so there we are.
All right.
Trey.
We have hoodies. Scullies.
Would you like green or fluorescent green?
Well, which one do you want?
I don't care. It's up to you.
Give me the fluorescent. I like fluorescent. Yeah.
Trey likes to be seen. I'll wear this Eagles green, right?
Yeah.
Well, Kelly
I like
green.
the fluorescent because I have black lights in my studio, so when I'm painting, I can use this.
All right. We got ourselves a nice little bag.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Pink
a
Door cookie
lovely
bag.
canvas bag.
Yeah. Oh, got a cookie on the back.
Yeah.
It's all sorts of stuff in here. Mm-hmm. This is ice. We don't need that.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of cookies. We're not going to be able to eat all these, but look it. They gave us a cookie cutter.
Okay.
So you don't have to eat the entire cookie. You can share it.
Okay.
With a friend, which we will do.
I'm going to go ahead and just have my cookie.
You can have it? You don't want a quarter of a cookie?
No,
I'm going to try many more cookies.
Go ahead.
Pink Door Cookies opened in 2020 with the mission of spreading smiles through cookies. Each cookie is made by hand in my bakery in Nashville. Please stop by to visit next time you're in town.
All right.
I don't go to Nashville a lot, but I will stop by next time I'm in town.
Let me see the one that's back there with the apple on it.
Oh, apple on it?
Yeah, what's that?
This guy right here, a little pumpkin cold brew?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right, so I'm going to read through these flavors.
Okay.
And they're each individually wrapped, so I feel like that's a pretty good thing, right?
Yeah,
There's not a lot of germs floating around on it for you germaphobes out there.
Yeah.
I could sneeze on this box and still hand out these cookies.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I won't, but I could.
I'm kind of a germaphobe.
You are. I'm surprised that you partake in the charcuterie board.
It's all right. It's a lot of bugs.
Especially you see the people that like start poking around at it.
Huh?
You see the people that start like moving around things around with their fingers.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Trade germaphobe,
I'm not that bad of a germaphobe.
For a shared plate.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Chocolate chip. It's a no-brainer. S'mores. Wedding cake. See, I see wedding cake a lot in like cannabis flavors and stuff like that, and I just don't know what wedding cake tastes like. It just tastes like, what kind of cake do the bride and groom like, right?
Yeah.
That's generally what the wedding cake is.
Yeah, so is it kind of like birthday cake where it's just like vanilla with
except for
cream
less
cheese?
Colors, right?
Oh, okay.
Less colors. PB&J.
PB&J,
Huh? Oatmeal butterscotch. That sounds delicious. Blueberry pancake. Doesn't a blueberry pancake cookie kind of seem like it would just be like the same thing as a blueberry pancake, kind of?
Possibly.
Pink grapefruit ginger snap.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Now
we're starting to get basic batch brownie. Yeah.
Okay.
Basic batch.
Yeah.
You just a basic batch. Cinnamon toast snickerdoodle. That sounds good. Fried apple pie. Rainbow brownie. Another wedding cake.
Oh, another wedding cake. Okay.
Frosted funfetti and cotton candy.
Cotton candy. And I have the pumpkin cold brew.
So
I'm not sure what that means.
I'm sure that's got caffeine in it.
Yeah, but it sounds like it could be amazing.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm kind of digging the pumpkin, pastries.
It's the season.
Yeah, 'tis the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's pumpkin latte season.
I'm not a pumpkin latte guy. I have done like pumpkin loaf. Like when I go to Starbucks, like pumpkin loaf, I'm always on a pumpkin loaf.
Starbucks is like, it's like ground zero for pumpkin spice lattes, right?
Yeah. But I
So
do
it's
more
like
pumpkin loaf, which is
So it's
quite
like
tasty.
UGG season, pumpkin spice latte season, like cardigan sweater season, all that kind of thing.
That's fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took the only seasonal one that I can go with.
Hey,
I think I need to do like a fried apple pie.
And I'll go fried apple pie. You want to do the pumpkin, and I'll do the. All right, cool.
I don't really want the coffee.
All right.
But Evan, thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
dude.
Evan. I appreciate that.
Trey's gonna put these on the back of his new Jeep or on the back of his new Bronco. Right? You can put all these on the back of your new Bronco?
I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm not.
He's going to put them right on the back of his new Bronco.
Yeah, bumper stickers do not go on my
So while he's riding around, Trey's such a bumper sticker guy.
Like even where they're like, hey,
if you guys want to send us more bumper stickers, like the more silly, the better. Trey will put them all over the back of his car.
I will not. I'm not going to lie to you. I will not. Like, I don't even, where they're like, hey, your child made honor roll. I don't give a damn. That is not going on the back of my car. That is not going on the back of my car. No.
Tristan's riding around with on the back. Says, my child made honor roll.
Yeah.
Like, you drive your parents' car? Nah, my dad just wouldn't put this on.
Yeah.
He said it was my achievement.
Yeah. It's your achievement. I'm not. Why do I need to have that on my car? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a bumper sticker guy.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of cookies, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot of cookies. But I'm ready to try.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've never seen this cookie cutter before.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna work the cookie cutter.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the cookie cutter.
Yeah, my bad. You know what? Because I just pinched.
It's fine.
Okay.
I am not a germaphobe, but by marriage, I have become a germaphobe, or I have to be, you know.
And then you have young kids.
Well, it's thoughtful, you know.
And then you have young kids, so you have to kind of be mindful.
I mean, yeah, but in my purview, I think like the more they're exposed to, the better.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing, like.
Go ahead and lick all the toilets you can. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean,
it'll build up your immune system.
A little different than that. Like maybe like. Don't wash your hands after you're playing in the dirt.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal.
All right, yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, if you're touching toilet seats at a public restaurant, you should probably wash your hands.
Yeah.
So
cookie cutter
happening.
All right, dude.
They're on
all right, dude. All right, the cookie cutter. I feel like I want to give you this one back so we can cut it.
They're onto something. You want to try apple pie?
Yes, I do. All right, hold on. Wait.
I got a plate for you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm going to put this one back. And that's going to be my pinched off.
Okay.
All right. So let's show the viewers how the cookie cutter made it look.
This is perfect.
The cookie cutter was awesome. It cut it into nice.
Perfect quarters.
Yeah, quarters.
This is what we do at my house anyway. And now I'm like.
There you go. You have a cutter for it. That is awesome.
Pink.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Evan, you're forever remembered in the Harris household.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful. All right.
All right, here we go.
So this is the apple.
This is baked apple pie cookie. That's exactly
good.
what it tastes like. Tastes like baked apple pie.
With nice little cinnamon on the top.
Man, that's good.
That's a really good cookie too.
That's a fall cookie right there.
Like for real. Like all BS aside, this is a really good cookie.
Right. We're not. This is a Vintner's Reserve also that I'm drinking with this really good cookie from Evan Mathis, Pink Door Cookies. Ah, that smells good.
Yeah.
How's it go together?
Oh, do it with apple pie. You tell me.
This is like fall. All right.
It's awesome.
This is fall.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah,
I don't know if they have on the pairing list for this Vintner's Reserve, but they should add Pink Door baked apple pie cookies to it, because that is
a delicious cookie. Yeah, that is really good. Good job, Evan. Good job.
Great job, Evan.
So
all right, I'm gonna bag these.
No, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna
You're
do
gonna
it.
hit some more?
Yeah.
You want more apple pie?
Yeah, I want a little bit more of the apple pie one. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it has little chunks of apples in it. That is really good.
Yeah. All right, Trey. What else should we try? Oh, we got to try this pumpkin.
Okay.
The pumpkin boy. Did you already eat it?
Oh, well, I cut it.
You got your piece
I
right there.
fingered it.
Yeah.
I didn't use the proper cutting tool.
So, apparently there's seasonal flavors too. I wouldn't imagine that these are year-round flavors, right?
Mm-hmm. Dude, the cookie cutter is pretty awesome, though.
Cookie cutters. Here, there's your quarter. You get
Yeah,
that goes with yours?
My little piece that I fingered off. Thank you.
I'm gonna go less sprinkles here. So this is the pumpkin cold brew. Immediately I get a little coffee.
It tastes good, though.
It's good.
It tastes kind of like a...
It's less pumpkin than I thought there was gonna be. It's like a lightly spiced coffee. Right? It's really good.
Yeah, and I like the little topping on it.
It's very good. All right, we go to 2 for 2 on the seasonal flavors. I think we need to try out a couple basic flavors.
All right, let's try a chocolate chip. Oh, look at there. You got a horse and you got a pony.
Oh, yes. You go right between, in front of the camera here. That's a mini horse.
Get pictures of the mini horse.
Don't got the zoom on that there. Dude. This is just some of the normalcy you can expect here at Saddlehill.
At Saddlehill, just coming through in the mini horse.
Very cool. Yeah.
All right, how you doing?
What's this little mini horse's name?
Uh-oh, the backpack threw him off. All right, take care. Have a good
He
one.
saw that leather. He was like, I gotta get out of here. They're tanning hides.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. I didn't know they were gonna do that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Dude, the cookie cutter is really awesome.
I know, right? This is perfect for you, right? It's like nobody's got to touch it.
That is awesome. The cookie cutter is really cool. All right. So we moved on to the chocolate chip.
Like, so, I feel like I make pretty good chocolate chip cookies. So,
You a baker?
Trey, I'm a Renaissance man.
I see.
I do it all.
Okay. That's awesome, dude.
I mean, I can follow directions. So, like, through the internet now, you can basically do anything if you can follow directions.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I look up a cookie recipe.
Yeah.
It tells you
And
what
then
to
there
do.
you go. But these are really good.
They're good.
These are Evan, man.
All the cookies are good.
Yeah, really good job, dude.
We understand why you tracked down this man.
Yeah. This is really good. I'm good.
I mean, we could sit here and eat cookies all day,
Yeah.
but we should do one more.
Okay, let's do one.
We should try a random one, right?
You know what? Let's try the wedding cake.
Wedding cake? Wedding cake?
Wedding cake.
Okay.
Did you? Okay. What were you thinking with the random one though first?
Random? I was thinking pink grapefruit ginger snap.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's try that.
This one sounded the worst to me when I read through them all, okay? Pink grapefruit sounds a little tart, a little sour.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on with ginger.
Ginger snap? I
Yeah.
like a ginger snap, but there's a lot going on. Dude,
And it has a lot.
undefeated,
Yeah. Thank you.
of course.
So.
Oh,
All
man.
right. So it has like a little icing
So
on
do you
it.
just take the piece, like, point it to you, or do you, like, pick them out and then...
I just took the piece of it, pointed to me.
Alright.
Yeah.
It looks almost like it's like a no-bake.
It attacks the taste buds. And then it like settles down. You know, with the icing.
Yeah. Dude, it's good.
It's
Not
really good.
bad. I was hoping it was going to be bad, so we
Yeah,
could at least be
but
like,
it's really
listen,
good.
stay away from that one.
Yeah, no, that is good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect combination of sweet and tart.
Because when you bite it, the icing separates from it.
Oh, man.
And that's the first thing that kind of hits you, and then it kind of settles down from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's just a good cookie.
Yeah.
I was expecting it like, not for me. Throw it over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let the sheep eat it, you know? No, that was good too.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that the verdict, without sitting here and eating 47 cookies,
But that was
Pink
really
Door
good.
Cookies is definitely a good grab. Not only would you be helping somebody that started a small business in a time of need during COVID, but also helping our friend Evan Mathis.
Yes, who is a fellow Eagle.
With a gamble he took.
A fellow offensive lineman.
Yeah, not just a fellow Eagle.
Yes, fellow offensive lineman. Trenchman.
Fellow Trenchman.
Yes.
Dude, those are good.
And the cookie cutter's amazing.
Yeah. Should we put our hats on? It's too dang hot to put our hats on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I would break out into a full. Well, all right, man. Well, hey, it was fun. Bye week. Whew, the birds.
Bye week's over.
Birds better come back, man. They better come back on fire.
Yeah, I mean, you know, show up, cheer, be loud, because, you know, it's a home game.
It's a home game.
We can have an effect.
Yes. Oh, and then it's going to be the fans' reaction to it, too, as well.
Yeah.
That's going to play a big part.
Listen, the Eagles better perform by halftime. Right? They better show us something before halftime, or else, you know, Philly's just going to let them know.
It's going to be known. And Mr. Lurie is always sitting in his box, and he is taking notes of this. And
I almost forgot.
Yeah.
We had all these cookies out, dude. It's my favorite cookie story of all time.
Oh, yeah.
So Trey used to, so Keisha in the Eagles cafeteria used to make the best cookies, right?
Yeah.
And they were these like.
She's a Keebler elf.
Yes. And the cookies were these chocolate chip cookies that were just baked, just overdoneness. So they were like gooey, crunchy, everything you could want in a cookie, right? So Trey thought it was funny when he'd see people walking around the facility with this cookie in their hand, to just be like, how's that cookie? Whop! And then like slap it right out of their hand. And so then he would knock the cookie out of your hand, and then there'd be a cookie, like crumbs all over the floor, and your napkins on the floor, and you'd be like, oh. and then you look, and Trey just keep walking down the hallway, and you'd be like, what the hell, dude? Now I got to clean this cookie up, and on top of that, I don't have a cookie to eat anymore.
Because it's probably too late for you to go back to the cafeteria and get another one.
Yeah, so Trey was a bully. Trey was a bully in the facility.
It was a stupid thing, and it wasn't just me.
I mean,
you partake.
I partook once you did it to me, and I would try to get you back. So like it became a thing. Okay. So like cause reaction.
Okay,
right?
there we go.
Yeah,
yes.
So, but then I also thought it was funny, so then I would do it to unexpected people. So like the bulliness spread. But
yeah.
So one day we're sitting in the cafeteria, and I think it was you and I and Jamal were sitting at the table having some wings or something. It must be a Friday or something.
Yeah,
you know, it's
Friday.
the end of the week.
Yeah.
We're laughing, we're having a great time. Like the only thing left to do is play the game.
Yeah.
You know, we put in the work. Mr. Lurie comes in. He goes over, he grabs a cookie, and he comes over walking to us, and he's like holding it literally like this in front of him.
Because he's telling the story. He's talking with his hand, but the cookie is in his hand.
But he's like holding it like this.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's holding it
telling
like
us this story about where he traveled somewhere.
Yeah, and he's just talking about, you know, like just a very friendly conversation he's having, you know.
I'm hanging with the guys.
Wanted to hang out with the guys, talk to his players, and as he's walking over to us, I'm like telling Trey, I'm like, I bet she won't slap that cookie out of his hand. And like, you know, Jamal's like, yeah, you won't do it. And so Trey's like, doesn't say anything. He's just kind of like, And so Mr. Lurie walks over and he's standing at the table. And while he's talking to us, he's gesturing with the cookie about his trip or whatever he's talking to us about.
I don't even know
what
he's
all of a sudden Trey, like, we're not listening to him. We're sitting there watching the cookie the entire time because we know what we challenge Trey to do. And all of a sudden, you see Trey's big-ass hand come up and go, whop! And it puts Mr. Lurie's cookie right on the ground. And he's standing there, and he's just like...
Yes, my cookie is gone. Like, what is this?
And he was just confused.
Yeah, he was totally confused.
Mad. He was confused by the whole scenario. And Jamal and I are sitting there like, oh, oh. And Mr. Cookie was all like, and then Trey's like, oh, no, it's all good, it's all good. So Mr. Cookie was like, all right.
Yeah.
He just kind of turned and walked away.
And he walked away and he got another cookie. But then he went the other way, away from us. And then
Trey got cut.
And then I got cut.
Oh.
Well, I was released.
It was released.
Yeah, I wasn't brought back.
He was not brought back.
Yeah, so I was like, well, dang, Mr. Lurie, my bad on the cookie, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know it meant that much to you.
I'm telling you, bullying does not end well. You know, one slap too many. The bully gets too big.
And then here you are without a job.
The bully gets too big. And then the bully is exterminated.
The next thing you know, you slap the cookie out the owner's hand, and then now you have no job. How about that? I get the last laugh. Ha ha.
Hey.
Yeah. How about that? Is that funny?
I wonder if he remembers that.
I don't know. Yeah. I won't bring it up.
I'm gonna ask him.
No, I will never bring it up.
I didn't do it, so
I
I'm
saw him
gonna
at the
ask
other
him.
game, man. It's always awesome to see Mr. Lurie, man.
I know. I love seeing him. Like,
yeah,
nah,
man.
you know?
He's just a cool cat, man. Like everybody, man. Mr. Lurie is just so laid back.
I wish that, like, when you played for him, that you kind of understood that a little more. You know what I mean? Because, like, once you, like, get done and you see him multiple times and stuff, like, you just realize, like, how he really is.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're a player and you realize that, he's got to be one of the coolest owners to play for.
Like, he's so
you know
laid back and so cool, man. And, like,
he just wants to win. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. Have a good team.
And he's just like, man, hey, man, be with how y'all are. I'm not really tripping. You know, just do what you got to do. And I love that about him. And, like, now when I see him, man, like, I'm always, man, hey, man, because I was just happened to be in a cart in front of him, you know, when they had the little go-karts that right around to the tailgates. And I looked back and I was like, hey, man, Mr. I jumped out my cart when, you know, go show love, man. Because, I mean, dude.
Kiss the ring.
I don't know about kissing the ring. You know what I'm saying?
He jumped out of the car.
But I went to go show some appreciation.
You didn't sit there and wait for him to come to you?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have.
No, man.
You know what? He might have.
Yeah, he probably would have.
But
why? Man, come on, dude.
I agree.
You set me and my family. You set myself and my family in a whole nother stratosphere. I appreciate you. I am jumping out the cart to say hello.
Of course, you got to, bro.
Absolutely.
You changed so many lives.
Man, hey, man. Hey, hello, Mr. Lurie. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Always. It'll always be that way for me.
It's always
you know
love,
I mean?
man. Every time, you know?
But dude, one of the funniest stories. And, like, it's one of the stories that when you tell, nobody believes it actually happened.
Yeah.
I can't wait until you and I and him are all together, and I'm going to ask him.
Hey,
you remember when Trey slapped that cookie out your hand in the cafeteria? And he was going to be like, in fact, I do.
Yes, I did. And that's why we cut him. And that's why we didn't bring it back. And that's why we didn't bring it back. Take that. Well, cool, man.
Well, I think that's a good thing to end on.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, subscribe, comment. We're trying to get more interactive. You know, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Check
us out.
Yeah. And, you know, come out and visit us. We'll try to post where we're going to be before we're there.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Because you can always catch us on Monday nights on iHeartRadio.
100%.
So you
we're
can catch
always
it
out at Chicky and Pete's.
Yeah.
iHeartRadio on Monday nights for the Blindside Show.
So by that Monday night, we'll be able to tell you where we'll be Wednesday drinking wine.
Most days.
Most of the time.
But anyway, come out and check out Saddlehill.
We're trying to get more disciplined.
It's a beautiful space. It's a beautiful space, beautiful people, and they got good food too. Mm-hmm. So come check them out, and we will catch you guys next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This show is brought to you by PPR Capital Management. Did you know there's a way to invest passively in real estate and get monthly income without dealing with tenants, maintenance, or property management? If you're an accredited or high net worth investor, you can earn cash flow without the headaches by investing in a private equity real estate fund. PPR Capital Management. With nearly $1 billion in assets under management, PPR has provided investors with steady, truly passive monthly income since 2007 without ever missing a payment. To learn more, check out pprcapitalmanagement.com/birds today. That's pprcapitalmgmt.com/birds.